We're entering the new year, 2026, which means it's finally time to lock in on your resolution of drawing more. I know you've been writing that down every year, so you need art materials that you will love that won't break the bank like Copic markers.
You need certain things to be able to draw. Like, I used to steal printer paper from my mom, so I know the hustle to keep a tight budget. I love you, Mom.
That's why today I'm sharing with you 4 budget-friendly art supplies I found on Amazon that I actually love. So if you want to start the new year with fun, cheap art supplies that you can make good art with every day, this is the only video you need. So we'll go from cheapest to priciest, and I'll test and rate each one as we go.
And watch it till the end because I think the last thing might actually be my favorite thing that I bought in all of 2025.
The first supply is actually free. It's the subscribe button. Please subscribe. I want to hit 100 subscribers before the end of the year. The actual first supply, the Pentalic Traveler Mini Sketchbook, coming in at around $8. I've always struggled because it feels like every time I want to draw, I have to become a caveman going into my cave. Because anytime I go out in public to draw, I feel like an attention-seeking nerd with my giant sketchbook. That's why this little dumb baby sketchbook is in this list. For comparison, here's my normal sketchbook. Does not fit in my butt. This one fits in my butt. Personally, this helps me feel way less pretentious about going outside to draw, so I could get practice drawing landscapes and things from real life. Even the paper is so smooth. There's 160 pages. Now that's not that much because it's so small, but that's 160 more drawings that you can do while touching grass than I literally would have otherwise. So, I give this a 7 out of 10. Size-wise, it's exactly what I wanted to draw outside. And it also feels great to fill out a page. But it loses some points for me because it's bound pretty tightly in the middle, which makes it kind of hard to draw around the edges. Our second item is the Uniball Zento Collection gel pens, coming in at around $7, which is technically cheaper than the last thing, but I figured you need paper before you can use pens, so that's why this is coming after. Boom! These pens all have black ink that lays onto the paper really nicely. Not to mention, they're super comfortable and have a simple clip that makes taking one with you really easy. I've been using them with the mini sketchbook to practice drawing without a pencil so that I learned how to be a bit more of a confident artist, and I think it helped me a lot. You should try it too when you're outside. Not having takesy backsies when you're getting your reps in is good for you. Even though it's gel ink, so it's bold and lays on wet, it dries really fast, which was nice. I like them so much that I'm also making one of these my go-to church notes pen. Comment, start digging in your Bible twin if you went to church this week. Overall, I rate these a 9 out of 10. They're comfy, they're cute, and the ink lays on the paper thickly. They just lose a point because they're really light, and I personally prefer my pens on the heavier side. Item number 3 is a jumbo 11x14 Bristol paper sketchbook at around $15. I don't even need to say anything for this one. Everybody knows this is the M for Mumbo, just best giant sketchbook. It's 11x14 inches, so it's really big, and the paper texture is so nice. It's perfect for drawing things bigger than your butt cheek. It's technically a dry media paper, so things like charcoal looks great on it. But I've also found that it works really well with wet-ish stuff like markers too. This paper is easily a 10 out of 10. It would be nice if there were more pages, but it's enough to make a handful of posters for your own room. Well worth the money. The last item, Enmy acrylic markers, coming in at around $43. Bro, these are $43 for 48 markers. That might sound like a lot, but it's less than $1 per marker, making it like 8 times cheaper than Copic markers. That's like really a lot less money. I've never used acrylic-based materials before, so I didn't really know what to expect. So I tested them on the giant Bristol paper, and dude, they're so nice. The color comes out so evenly and strong. It's great for laying down a base and getting consistency in your bold colors, which I have a hard time doing with alcohol markers. Although they didn't blend as smoothly for me as Copic markers do, but maybe that's because of the paper being for dry media. I've really only colored with Copic markers since high school, so trying something new was fun, and I really want to experiment and see what else I can do with these. Easily a 10 out of 10 if you know how to use them. I highly recommend this either for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Like, the color selection, even in the smaller set, is so good. Definitely, like, my favorite new thing I've bought this whole year. I hope this list was helpful for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on any of these in the comments, and if you want any of them, I'll also leave a link to everything you just saw in the description down below for you. If you enjoyed this video, I think you'll really like this one where I tried art supplies that I got from Little Tokyo. They were really good, and if you want a pencil to go along with these, the one in that video is really good. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a happy new year. God bless.
You want to see my address? Look at that address. Send me bombs. Send me bombs. Do you want to see my social security number too?